Alright, let's do a little virtual co-working. Starting up something, but doing some virtual co-working. Put that in the chat room. Let's go to the display plus chat mode. Do some virtual co-working. Let me pull up a live dashboard over here and say something about that. Starting a virtual co-working session for a couple hours, I think. We'll see how far we get on this. Just make sure we have audio. I don't hear anything. Oh, I do hear stuff. So I guess we're going now. So what are we doing today? I'd already done my What's Up Dave stream, but what I didn't do was is my sound out of sync? I can't tell. What I haven't done is go over the planning for the day, which we'll do now. Let's get this guy down here. Still so dark. Get this lamp in place. Maybe that'll help. Maybe. We shall see. That's my last sheet. Let's take a look at this. Yesterday's work. Alright, so yesterday, as I mentioned in my other stream, this morning, it's like from around, well, at 11 o'clock I got sidetracked into researching home theater PCs. I was going to build one, but I decided not to. There was an hour and a half meeting. There was like another hour debrief after the meeting. So this was 12 to 12:45, so yeah, 5 hours. And then there was lunch and errands. That was kind of the whole day. I think this goes along with the idea that for our creative work, what we were talking in the chat room, TGA and was mentioning something called deep work, which I guess is a concept from one of Cal Newport's voluminous books. And so I was thinking of deep work as being like creative synthesis work. Any work that requires one to piece things together, to synthesize new ideas from old ideas, to really distill and create something refined and new. This is opposed to work that doesn't require that, which is more, I would say structured work, in which the steps are known and you have good scaffolding in place. So you're just processing those. So an example of deep work would be if I'm writing a list of OKRs. If I'm trying to create like synthesize a new plan, a strategy, try to figure out how to plug things together to make something happen and I don't know how it works. That is deep work. So producing this document, that would be an example of deep work. However, spell checking it is not deep work. It's because you're basically looking for, sentences, things that look misspelled. If you're doing a rewrite or if you're changing the wording, that's, I would say, a form of less deep work. But actually, I guess it requires focus because you have to process and read and experience the writing itself. So anyway, there's that distinction. And the informal polling, it seems that most people think that 4 hours of deep work a day is kind of the limit. I guess it depends on the kind of work. And then another 4 hours, as TGA was saying in the chat room, another 4 hours that goes for our admin work or what I would call like pre-structured work or something like that is doable. And that's probably a productive day. I had been going off the idea that I should be able to go for 12 hours or 8 hours of solid work to get all these things I need to get done. But if that's not possible, then I had to rethink my priorities and maybe be a little bit more kind to myself. Oh, there was one thing, another piece of deep work here, which was the Beaks project. So it was, yesterday was like a 3.5 hour day of, I would say, deep work. And then I spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I spent another 6 or 7 hours doing playing video games. I guess the equivalence. The thing I was wondering is like, if I can spend 6 or 8 hours playing a video game, why can't I spend that time doing deep creative work? And I think video games are an example of that pre-structured work. You're basically just picking and reacting to things. That's not very mentally taxing. I mean, it keeps your mind engaged and keeps it from being bored, but it's not the same as synthesis or creative work. Although yesterday a big bulk of those hours, looks like 4 hours were spent designing an area in my housing plot. So it would be like a nice fried chicken stand / bakery. But I had already done the structure work before, so it was really mostly just tweaking and moving things around. I had streamed about that in this morning's What's Up, Dave? But anyway, let me stop dithering about this and see what we have to do. So I'm going to start by writing down stuff here on the to-do list side of things. Let's see. So the server move. Fortunately, that's not something I can do publicly because there's too many secrets involved with that. Following up with Dad, that's family stuff. That's also stuff I can't do publicly. Cleaning up the basement, I could do that, but that's the example of well, in the morning. This is when I have most of my energy available. So maybe I can't do a lot of co-working now. I can maybe do some basement cleanup or do the video for OBS stuff. This is not the kind of work I was thinking about doing. Primary care physician hunt. That's something that I can't do here. Yeah, there are Patreon stuff I could do. I really would have liked to work on the server move stuff, but maybe that comes a label later in the afternoon. Patreon, actually the Patreon stuff, let me work on that. I could do that today. What else is there? Fixed typo in the 2017. That's like something I can do like pretty easily. Later. I think today I have a meeting scheduled though. Let me just check real quick. I think it's at noon. So maybe this will be a short session after all. Yeah, I have a noon meeting. So let me try to start this off. Right now it's 11. It's 10, 11, 12, 11. This was What's Up, Dave? Video stuff. What we're trying with the meeting. So this is called BX. What BX is to get going on the next contract. Our first major deliverable is probably August or October. So now we have time to actually do some architectural changes. What BX is just doing some thought experiments with the code base that we have now and just kind of seeing where that leads to us. It's a way of maintaining momentum without dedicating a lot of time to it. I think after a few of these sessions, which are about 15 to 30 minutes, if they're 15 minutes, they're easy to schedule. And secondly, I think after 3 or 4 of these, we'll have an idea of what we want to tackle first, having done some first-hand experience in digging through the code base and trying to add things to it. One of the things that's important to me is the pain points in the code base. There's a lot of stuff that's in it that's useful, but I don't think it's known. A lot of it isn't known to people other than myself. I may have mentioned it to people, like, oh, you can do this now in the code base, but because no one's used it really, I end up being the expert in what can happen. And before we do this next push, I want to make sure that a lot of that knowledge starts getting disseminated more to the other programmer in this, which is my boss on this project actually. But we're good friends, so it's not really. It's like one of the better working relationships I've had. Probably one of the best ones. So anyway, I have the meeting at noon. We'll be going with the BX stuff. I guess I could even look at that earlier. I only have about 45 minutes though to work before I had to cut this thing off and switch over to video conferencing. So let's spend 45 minutes working on let me see. Oops. Have a meeting. What we'll do is, let me switch over to display plus chat mode, and I can minimize this. And is our audio still working? That's good. We are going to work on. We're going to work on the Patreon stuff. The other day I had started working on trash can porn. Just saying, Dish and CA must have watched the early morning stream. Anyway, I'm doing this index for all the various products that I want to make available as part of the Patreon mega download reward. And I'd been sort of blocked on it because there's a lot of things in that, but how do you make it accessible? And so one of the things that I am doing is trying to make an index file and clean this thing up. I guess if I didn't care as much, I could just dump the whole thing out and just say, well, dig through it, and it's up to you to figure out what's in here and if you can use it. But I would rather make something that is more usable, or a good review. And reviewing it would be good for me too. Where the hell would they put it though? Dave Personal, probably, and why is it in this view? It's in all products, I think. Patreon reward products. So I'm looking in this Mega Pack thing, and the Mega Pack folder has been, I'll go to the same place. Dropbox, Personal, all products. So I was going through each of these folders and cleaning it up. So the resource tracking is the one I looked at yesterday. Oh, I can't go backwards. But I noticed that there were a lot of duplicates in here. So for example, these PCEO ones, these are the same as the old ones. These happen to just be old file names. The ones that begin with PCEO, I think are the old ones. The ones that begin with TOU in this folder, task order up, are the new ones. So these are probably duplicates, but I want to make sure that these are. So is there a 3x5 1-up color? TO1, looks like this one. It does look a little bit different though. Let's take a look. So this is the TO, this is the, can I do a side-by-side comparison? So there is the 3x5 index card. This is the other one. Ugh. Actually, that does look different. One of these has been redesigned. Or this one's also been secured. Alright, so I think these are all grayscale. I'm going to just get rid of all of these, because I'm pretty sure that there are versions that exist in all of them. Move the trash. Those are all PCEO. Yeah, those are probably from the 2000 and, well, when they first originally came out. So these are a bunch of 3-ups. Let's see, this one's color, I think. That's a color one. Why does it look so weird, though? This one is black and white. These look a little different. No, they're the same. These colors are ugly, though. It looks like I have a bunch of them. So A4, just organize this folder before I start linking them in. These are the 3-ups. These are the US 3-ups. And let's see. These are full page 3-ups. Then we have 3x5 3-up. And let's see. Oh, that's a 4-up. I guess these are just 3x5 cards then. 1, 2. What's the difference? This is TO2, 3x5 BW, BW 3-up, color 3-up, 4-up, C1, C2. What? Okay, these are black and white. Where's the color one? That's this. Then there's this, and then there's this. Oh wait. Okay, I guess this goes here. These are black and white. Okay, where's one of these is the base one. This is the base one. This is the base one. 3x5 4-up. 3x5 3-up. It says this one's color. Why are these different looking? It's 2x. These are not O2. O2. This is black and white. This one's color. No, it's just that the preview doesn't look like it's in color. And then this 2-up one doesn't have any. This is the 4-up. This is another 3-up. Oh, this is color variation 2. That's the green one. This is C2. These are the 4x6s. Look like there's some that are missing. There doesn't seem to be a 4-up for the color variations. Oh wait, no, that's how it works. All right, so that's the one. So this is a new folder. This is black and white. This is C1. Oops. This is C2. Let's make sure this is setup 1. A4. US. All right, so we have 4 X6s too. Oops, yeah. 4x6. And we have, again, the black and white base. And we have this color 1 and color 2. Color 1. Why do these look different, though? That's green. Here it looks red. I think these icons are just screwed up. Thanks, Finder. Oops. So this one's BW, this one is C1, this one's C2. All right, so that cleans up the task order up folder. Yay. Now the task projects tracker has the same issue. Here's the PCO-TPT01 standard color. That's this one. These look different though. This is like the old design. And that's probably different than this one. Oh, it is. It's quite a bit different. Yeah, I probably should have kept the other ones now. So this is original. Let's see. A4. This is TPT. Binder A? What is binder A? It's a binder-friendly version of it. There's the US version. I thought I had a wide version of this. These are US sizes only. This is the binder-friendly one. There's no US version of it. All right, so network catch-o-matic. This is kind of a concrete goal tracker one. All right, so let's look in calendar plus planning. Oops, I just lost my. Compact calendar. I think these are all up to date. They're all zip files though. I don't know if I want that. Let's unzip these all. All 2017. Just shortening these names. keep closing the fucking window. Because I was a way I can like force these to open. No. There's gotta be a way of doing it. I want to open a new window. It didn't work. There's gotta be a way of doing it. Open a new tab. What's this? Drag files add into this drawer. Is that what this drawer is? Are these called drawers in the Mac parlance? This actually feels like focus work. These are PDFs. Those are PDFs. All right, strip count. Let's look at the strip calendars. This is really a design exercise. What are these? Sunday calendars. This is a text calendars. Oops, I put it in the wrong place. Okay, that looks. Oops, what happened here? That was just slow. Looks like it's done there. Calendars was tracking. These are all the NaNoWriMo calendars? I don't think I need all of these. Gantt chart. I don't think I need all of the NaNoWriMo calendars. What is this? Probably what I can do is include this year's word tracking calendar. Instead of here, because that is part of the mega download pack. That'll be in personal, all products, calendars, word tracking calendar. One of these is the actual one. Where do they go? Where's the stupid PDF? Is it this? Here it is. Copy this. These can go. Yep, so that's what people pay for. The NaNoWriMo calendar, though, maybe is worth keeping too. Let me undo this. Year word tracking. Wait. Oh, let's see. Word tracking. guess there's a combination of past design work of historical interest, DSLR primer, and things that are actually useful. Where's this design template? These are old templates. What's this one? It's the same. These are I'll rename this so it says Design View 1. Oh, this is interesting. This is interval ratio graph paper. The idea behind this type of graph paper is that this is showing a bunch of ratios, and this is based on music theory. So these are unisons. So this is a 1-1 ratio. The next line is 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, 1-6, 1-7, 1-8, 1-9. So it's interesting to see if you're looking at harmonics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This actually doesn't seem like it goes all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, so it's based on 12. So if you're plotting harmonic waveforms, this would allow you to visualize where the resonances live. So you can see, like in the 1-2 ratio, the 1-4, the 1-6, the 1-9, these all share a central harmonic. And so there's going to be some consonance with that. And then if you go like a common, like a triad would be 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. Is that right? No. Well, yeah, 1, 3, 5 is this, I think. No, maybe it's not. Anyway, it was designed to help me visualize some concepts I suspected might exist in music theory. And let's see. What is this? Uncertainty. Oh, this was a weird form. These were, I guess I could call these infographics or visualization. These are kind of design examples, and I think we can leave them as it. Financial, what was this? I guess some of these I'll need screenshots for. It's not loading. Why isn't it loading? This is like a money visualization thing. I'm not sure if this is really useful. You can see, like, I used to make $300 from pads every 2 weeks back in 2011. I guess I can save that. Focus aids. What is this? Groundhog Day resolutions related. I wonder if that really belongs in its own category. These are kind of all belong in design folder. think. I go back to... Actually, I'm starting to get tired. Maybe this counts as deep work as well. I thought this wouldn't be deep work, but it seems to be turning into it. I'm going to consolidate all these things into design. Off the trash. Some goal clarification. I think these are all related to focusing. So that focus category. Screw that. Goal setting and tracking. These are all related to focusing as well, I think. I'm going to move this all to goal clarification. And also we need to root out in this thing and make this into an organized area. Here's another zip thing. I want to remove the zip files from here. Was that the only thing that was in that? Excel version. Let's see. Any book. Standard. US. Oops. A4. US. Oh wait, this is a sales version. Standard blank, USC one. There's two in here. I keep closing the annoying. If I double click on Windows, it opens up a new window. I wonder if I can change that behavior. Preferences. Double click open new window, please. I guess I can't. Annoying. Where was I? Goal clarification, Concrete's goal tracker. Create tracker sales edition. This is a 3x5 index card. Also has US. You piece of crap. What do you mean it's already taken? It's not even in this folder, you lousy piece of shit. This is like the Finder fucking up. Dropbox. Why am I doing that? It should be going recent folders, concrete goals tracker. Seems to think there's a folder called US still in here. Oh, there is. It just wasn't showing up. What's in here? US. This should go in standard. Where's A4 then? A4 is here. So now I can say this is US. And these are for 3x5. We also need A4. CGT. Actually, A4. USC1. Why are there more US versions? And what are these? This is what? These are also 3x5s. This looks like a US size. Or no, these are 3x5 cards, so there's no U. Oh, wait. Alright, so this goes in 3x5, but then there's like, these are up. I guess I'll be a new. We have 3 up, these are 4 ups. What's the difference between these? Okay, A4, 4 up. US, 3 up. Right. So that works. Empty. Misspelled that. I guess as I find it, works pretty well. Sales edition, Excel, mini book, old versions. Do we need the old versions? Oh, there's a small biz edition. Special versions. The rest of this we can get rid of. It's other special versions actually than this. There is a, well, the small business one is one I did for a website for someone else. So that's everything in goal clarification. Groundhog Day resolutions. There are some additional ones that I think I needed to also keep in mind. Where's my phone? Recent folders. Goal clarification. Mega pack. One of these I had put some design stuff in, didn't I? Oh, it wasn't a goal clarification, I think. This poster belongs in the Groundhog Day folder, as does this. Okay, what do we got in here? This is a design example. Maybe we'll put these by year. So it's 2016. is day counter. May 13. Grand holiday schedule. Life balance. This has duplicates too. US A4. Day grid balance for 1. Day grid balance variant 1. Day grid balancer variant 2. Dream context tracker. This is the original one. Is this the same as this? These are different. Is this in the right place? This one. This is a little different. Did I just lose audio? Nope. Now what? Ow. These are different versions. This is a guide thing. This is actually kind of a cool form. This pocket not working. And let's look at the other one. Trying to figure out. Oh, the cat has come to say hello. These are different. One of these is more refined. The 2013 one is like fancier. So I'll just rename these as day versions. So this is version 2. Let's drop the PCO stuff though. Because I'm dropping that as a brand signifier. This will be DCT 1 2013. We'll call this one 2010. So what are the versions of these? Oh, these are variants too. Are these the same? Why do I have 2 of these? Draft 2 versus. Oh, okay. Looks like I'd redesigned it. These are duplicates. I think. This is A4 and US. Yeah, there's just slight differences. So we'll get rid of this one. And this one. Okay, that cleans up the life balance folder, and it's 11:54, so I need to stop doing this. So we made a little bit of progress on Patreon stuff. Mega download. So I am going to call this, I actually have a headache now from doing this. Maybe it's just staring at stuff. That's really the cause of the eye strain or headaches or feeling of weariness. This is what stops me from working longer periods of time. Maybe it's I'm not moving around enough too. But we'll see. So I'm going to have the meeting, and then afterwards, guess I could have lunch. But I think the next thing I need to do is the server mode stuff. Because I'll be too fried afterwards. Or I can take a nap to reset my head. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So that's today's co-working session. And I don't know if I'll be able to do another one today, but we'll see. Hope you're working out well. Talk to you later.